Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm 13 the Almighty.
Hey, it's Corey Salter True Floyd.
And everyone's favorite character, Common Boss.
No one's
I don't know
favorite
about all
character.
that shit. You still see, I see you like to start early with the bullshit.
So
Fucking side character.
So if Thanos was attacked, guaranteed you two hoes will be getting whisked off into the Soul Stone.
That's fine.
Spoiler.
Anyway, we're the Amerime Junkies.
How many times do I have to tell you? Either I die or I get superpowers. Either way, I don't have to deal with no shit.
We gonna leave you in the Soul Stone permanently.
Yeah, I just can't with you guys.
Nigga, I like being alone. The fuck?
No, you don't. We gonna be alone in that goddamn Soul Stone though. I'm gonna tuck everybody out. Even 13. He said he like being alone, so
Oh
we
god,
leave that nigga in there for eternity.
Obviously, we're talking about Infinity Wars today. We just looked it up. Currently, before Sunday is even over, they're already sitting at $630 million.
And that's like the opening weekend. They are
so they are crushing it.
This is going to be the highest selling movie ever.
I don't know. At least till James Cameron does something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't question James Cameron.
James Cameron,
because the only person who beats James Cameron's records is James Cameron.
James Cameron his concerns and his opinions. He's like, ain't everybody tired of superhero movies? No, James Cameron.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Not.
He was on my shit list when he said that because I was like, aren't you tired of people fucking up your movie series, Terminator? Fucking Jai Courtney hired ass. God, no matter what, we always go. It always ends up coming to this.
Always come
Disney
right back.
Made so much bank in 1 year.
And you know why? Because they avoid fucking Jai Courtney. That's why.
2 movies.
This I swear to you, the second they add Jai Courtney to the MCU, that is it. It is done.
So we discussed earlier that Captain Marvel movie is going to be a standalone back in time when Fury still had both eyes. Now, according to her suit, Marvel might be in this.
Whoa.
What if John Courtney is Marvel? Are you not gonna watch it?
As long as they do the storyline where that nigga dies, I'm perfectly fine. But before we even get to any of that Captain Marvel shit, we need to talk about Infinity War.
Where do we begin?
All right, no, I know where I want to begin.
At the very beginning?
I want to begin with Hulk getting served those hands.
Oh.
Hulk.
No. Let him have his fun.
Hulk is so used to just pounding everybody into sand. The only 2 fights he actually had in MCU was Thor Ragnarok, which he might have lost if the Grand Machine stepped in, and Thanos, who is the old school champion since forever.
Also, fucking Hulkbuster suit.
Yeah.
Remember he was just like,
go sleep.
Can't mess with me. This suit kicked the Hawk's ass.
Yo, that and the crazy part was, it was just pure technical prowess.
Right.
He was like parry, dodge, jab. I was like, oh shit.
Serving them hands. It's just like, bro, he got whooped like Conor McGregor.
He got that as beat. Thor got beat. And then
oh my god!
And then we've
perspective on reality got fucked up.
And then we've seen the first death, which I was right about. If you read my blog, I predicted some things, and this is one of the things I was right about. Heimdall died.
Congratulations! You were right about one thing when the rest of the world was wrong about everything else.
And I definitely deserve that congratulations. So I would take that. Thank you. Heimdall had to save the Hulk because Thanos was going to stomp him into existence. he ain't even had to use his Infinity Stones. Heimdall like, look, I can save somebody. This nigga need all the saving he could get, and whisked him out of there with the rest of his remaining Bifrost powers.
Yeah, and Heimdall dying, it wasn't a big shocker. Now, originally, you said Heimdall had the Soul Stone as well.
Everybody was wrong about the Soul Stone. I don't know nobody, either us or in the nerd community, who called the Soul Stone right.
No.
True, but I thought your theory was way more far-fetched.
I mean, he has orange eyes, the same color as the Soul Stone.
Hulk got green eyes. Don't mean that motherfucker had the time, Jim.
So as me and Salty Troop was watching the movie, I was 1 for 1 in my predictions. He did not have the Soul Stone, but also it was not in Wakanda, where everybody else thought it was.
And here's the places where they thought it was: Wakanda, inside Heimdall, Adam Warlock, and then one place.
Yeah, but it couldn't be inside Adam Warlock. That it was like that motherfucker. Not the sovereign people weren't even born; they were just manufactured. So like the sovereign is like, I don't know, like the Kardashian planet. They're just built. They don't like they're just, you know.
So,
oh my god. So all right. So the way I like how everything kind of just smashes into each other in a literal sense, because Heimdall opens the Bifrost, Hulk goes flying into space, smashes right into the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I'm like, I just thought it was ironic that it was like right there.
Right.
I was like, was Heimdall aiming?
Right.
I mean, it just was just a little. It was just a bit too perfect for my taste, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless.
And then we've seen the second death on the ship.
Yeah, and then Loki.
I don't think anybody called that one.
That's pretty gangster though, because I'm like, I love how like Tom Hiddleston's been working this press junket like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Knowing this nigga don't make it past the opening credits.
He done.
Yo, Marvel gangster shit for that one. The Russos.
The only people that are mad about Loki's deaths are the fangirls over the actor. I know that for sure.
No. I'm not a. I like Tom Hiddleston's Loki.
Yeah, I like Tom Hiddleston as Loki, but bitter. Loki is a amazing bad guy. He's self-serving, and he has a story.
Self-serving to a fucking flaw. like his self-serving is just like, yeah, he's gonna fuck this up.
But all them tricks came up to this one moment, and he got ripped up and snatched and snapped.
I'm not gonna lie. His death was kind of brutal. Yeah, I was like, oh, this.
Like you sit there and you watch the life get snatched out of him.
I think Heimdall might have got it easy.
Dead.
Yeah.
So stone.
Yeah. I would definitely take Heimdall's death over Loki, because Loki got choked to death.
Yeah,
choked.
And then his neck snap and drop right in front of his brother.
But no, I still. Well, we'll get to the worst death in my opinion.
Is this your god?
And Thor is another one who tried to tussle with Thanos and also got that ass beat as well.
But I mean,
it was quick.
Thor. I'm not gonna lie, that was an emotional moment. I was not expecting him. This whole movie was one
big ass emotional moment. Like, the Russo brothers did not let up at all.
What's with the themes though? Black Panther had this whole Sins of the Father, and Infinity Stones is legit. What are you willing to sacrifice? That's been the whole thing.
And the one who's willing to sacrifice everything will get what he wants.
But you know what the funny thing is? In Infinity War, this also tells a very interesting Thanos story. Because it's like Thanos isn't. It's not personal.
It's not. It's not personal.
It's like if you notice, he takes nothing personal outside of Gamora.
Yep.
That was the only time he got personal. It's kind of he's like a really crazy dictator.
Yeah.
And he's just like, look, I think that the universe needs balance.
Yeah.
And I believe that literally killing off half of everybody will get that accomplished. And it was just...
very professional. After they gave up the stone and he just routed, he's just like, in my head, I thought of the John Wick scene where he's like, consider this a professional.
and like you said, like he's horrible, but none of it is personal to him. Like
he's like, I keep seeing all you people getting in the way of my goals. I told y'all before.
Like,
he's like, y'all
like he kills nobody that he doesn't have to kill.
He was gonna kill Loki though, because I think after what happened with
nobody doesn't have to kill. Like
he was gonna kill Loki for all the failures from before.
Yeah, cause he killed Loki because Loki worked for him.
He was a dick to them dwarves.
That's because he was like, all right, I gave you an Infinity Stone to get the other Infinity Stone. How come you didn't come back and you lost both? He's like, you gotta go.
Yeah.
He's like, you just gotta go.
He dealt out punishment. Like Negan.
No exceptions.
No exception.
Okay, so someone Photoshop Killmonger.
No exception.
Thanos' Killmonger. Can someone please still Photoshop Thanos' Negan?
Peter Dinklage character who...
Instead of an Infinity Gauntlet, he got the Infinity back.
Yo, you gotta make that. Yo.
The Infinity Bat.
Yo, Boss Logic, you gotta make that, yo. You gotta make the Infinity Bat. Get Thanos the red scarf and the Infinity Bat.
Shout out to Boss Logic LLC. We actually have a blog coming out where we use a lot of their images in it. It's going to be a good read. But okay, when the spaceship landed in New York, and our first interaction with Doctor Strange and Tony Stark.
They didn't do it. I was so expecting them to do awesome facial hair bros.
No,
they didn't do it.
I feel like, no. That Lord willing will happen in the second one.
Yeah, when everything and everybody is saved.
Yeah, I feel like that will happen. But I like the fact that they're literally like there's a Ben and Jerry's flavor called Stark Raving Hazelnut. I was like, that makes so much sense.
And Incredible Hulk, Chunky Chocolate, and something like that. Like Incredible Hulk got his own flavor as well. So shout out to that.
Oh my God!
Hey, Ben and Jerry's. If you actually make that, I will definitely buy it.
Okay, now one of the most interesting notes is we saw one of my favorite people in the MCU for a quick second. One of my favorite people in the MCU is Peter Parker's best buddy Ned.
Yeah,
like they were on a field trip.
Parker's guy in the chair.
Yes, he was like, "Yo, Ned, I need a distraction." He's like, "All right, got
Ned
you." We're gonna fucking die.
Such a rider for that. He ain't need no explanation.
Like,
he ain't need no party. He ain't need no why Parker needed to do it. Ned, I need a distraction. Everybody gonna die. He went straight into action. You need somebody like Ned on your team, man.
And it wasn't even too long before we got him into the spider armor, and I was just like, oh, okay. I guess Tony Stark was like, yeah, this looks serious.
Yeah. Open vault 17A. So young boy about to kill himself.
and matter of fact, this armor was Tony's latest armor. Is it the L armor? It's like it's close to the superior Iron Man armor from the comics. That's the nanites.
This one is nanite too, but it's not the superior Iron Man.
Yeah, but it's close. Because the superior one, it's like comes out of his fucking bone marrow.
He got two. Fucking what is it?
This design looks sleek as shit on some Elon Musk Tesla design type shit.
The one that comes out of him, I think, is the Endosyn.
Yeah, the silver one, right?
Yeah, but he has that, and then he has another one that's made on the nanites, just like black.
Either way, that shit ain't seen up the Thanos.
But yeah, and then on the other side of the fucking world, like Vision and Scarlet Witch are trying to live off the grid.
Yeah,
for the first time in the MCU, you see Paul Bettany's actual face before he gets shanked.
Yeah, bitch.
Like, yo, you gotta realize how serious it is for Vision to get stabbed. His body's made of vibranium.
Right.
So not only that, he can phase through objects.
So like, I was wondering about that.
God damn niggas.
Does Thanos or his team have the ability to find a soul stone, to find the Infinity Stones? Because they knew exactly where to go.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They give I think Vision has literally gives it away. All the Infinity Stones give off some sort of signal,
right?
Because he could sense them.
Yeah. So when the more connected, it's easier to find the other.
So like they went straight to New York because they knew exactly where
the Time Stone was.
The Time Stone was. Like he could have been anywhere in the world at any moment, but they knew exactly where he was and knew exactly to the point where Vision was. So like I wasn't like, damn, they knew like it was no getting away. When I seen him stab Vision, I'm like, oh yeah, ain't no getting away. You can't run away.
Yeah, like he was getting all right. He was getting his ass whipped. Wanda was getting her ass whipped. And then we had this fucking Jason Bourne entrance of Captain America.
Everybody just stood over the distance. I always see this Shelby figure. And it's like cat.
That shit was on some Bourne supremacy type shit. I'm like, all right, Jason Bourne.
It still was badass though. Yeah. It still was badass though.
And then you got Falcon with these weird mutton chops. I'm like, I get it. You guys are off the grid. That's why you guys just grow facial hair. But Falcon taking that shit back to 1770s. I'm like,
he's taking it back to when he battled Eminem.
Papa Doc.
That's the reason why he left.
Clarence parents have a real good.
Clarence joined S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right. He got beat by that white boy and went into the military.
Said, fuck this.
I'm going to shoot people.
But yeah, the whole train scene was good. You got to see Cat Bat and his I guess in his nomad phase. They ain't call him that.
They're not gonna call him that. They're not gonna give him that official title.
I was expecting it. I was expecting if him and Iron Man seen each other, Tony going like, "What are you, some type of nomad?" There you go. Moved on. But they didn't. They
have not even seen each other.
Nope.
Yeah, and I thought that was the most very interesting part because I really did think there was going to be some moment where everyone fucking meets up.
Yeah.
But no, that because we had 2 to 3 different things going on.
Yep.
And so everyone was just kind of like there was a lot of audibles being had. and then we had because then the next mashup we had was Thor running into the Guardians.
Thor looks like a pirate and an angel had a baby.
And that's from Drax.
Oh my god. That had me dying. He like, who's this dude? Just like, no, you're a dude. This is a man. Man. Strong, muscular man. He looks like a pirate and the angel had a baby.
I can imagine the Yahweh style fan fiction that's being written.
It's going down right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
50 Shades. It's like 50 Shades of Drax.
And then you get to see Gamora filling on Thor muscles and stuff and Star-Lord.
Yo, I bet Rocket was like, come on, Quill, you're one sandwich away from being fat. I'm like, yo, that's kind of savage because Chris Pratt used to be a fat, chubby guy.
Yeah.
And then he had to get into Marvel shape.
Like, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna buy both flats. I'm gonna commit.
I'm like, and I'm just like, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, was the Bowflex out in the 80s? Because mind you, all of Peter Quill's references stop at the 80s. So when he finally gets to Earth, I think it's going to be like how it should have ended, where he like someone gets him an iPod, and he's like, "But I have a Zune." They're like, "Yeah, nobody uses that shit." Sorry, Microsoft. It's okay.
You got Xbox.
Yeah. It's like, hey, they all can be winners. But then, there was so much going on. I think there was so much going on in this movie that you couldn't care less about the Stanley cameo.
Bus driver.
It was like, oh, he's a bus driver. You give a fuck about that.
So much going on.
Like there was so much happening.
Stanley made his appearance as a bus driver. Everybody clapped and moved on with their life.
And of course Thanos had the Black Order with him. They're like his elite little crew, so who he delegates to.
And they were elite. They came to Earth elite, and shut shit down. They
had some gruesome ass. That boy just legit just got frozen space.
Yeah.
The girl had it the worst though.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the strong man fighting Banner, he got the worst because he didn't even get beat. He didn't get beat by Hulk. He got beat by Banner.
Yeah. He got beat by Banner in the Iron Man suit and a Hulkbuster suit, but yeah, he got beat by Banner.
Yeah,
the suit did take out Hulk, so there's that. But like, no, legit, she got. It's like getting. Sorry for the fucking gruesome. It's like running over something small with a lawnmower. That's how her death was.
I watched Happy Tree Friends, so I get it.
Like the blood.
I was talking about for. Listen.
If you've seen Happy Tree Friends, you might understand the reference. If you have a weak stomach, don't watch Happy Tree Friends. I'm just gonna leave that at that.
There was so much going on in this movie.
If you're young, look up Happy Tree.
No, we are not going to be that type of media group to set kids up for failure.
Learn them young,
and trust me, I'm a lot of things, but I actually like to try and protect the children, which I feel bad for the kids in theaters. Woo!
Yeah, oh my god, that emotional roller coaster, that movie was horrible.
It's like you think being an adult watching that was bad? Yo, being a little kid, that shit had to be heart wrenching.
Because you had to sit there for 3 hours and then at the end watch all your favorite superheroes die. And then watch your favorite, which was Spider-Man, die painfully. Like, Peter was the only one who felt himself going.
No, I disagree, sir.
You disagree?
I disagree.
Who else?
Vision died twice.
You did die twice.
I'm sorry, like Peter got the silver medal, but Vision's. I'm gonna sound like Kanye West. That was a hot death scene, but my man Vision had the craziest death of all time.
Legit,
my man had to die twice,
blown to pieces.
He got blown up by the woman he loved
just to get his skull caved the fuck in. My man's fingers just.
My man's head literally got peeled.
No.
And the fact that he came back and knew he was back, like,
shit.
No.
That whole scene was like the shit.
And like,
because Scarlet Witch was like fighting, and when she did it, Thanos wasn't even mad. He was like, oh my god, that you destroyed the stone. He's like, it's okay. I understand
sacrifice.
And it's the fact that he was just like, he was in mind. Good thing I just got that time gem.
Right.
Ha ha.
Rewind that, John.
Victory has defeated you.
Hey, like, Vision, how you doing, old buddy?
He was like, take that. Rewind it back.
Vision looked up and he was like, "Oh shit."
Make the booty go.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Thanos, like Josh Brolin did an amazing performance.
He was an amazing Thanos.
Because at first, when I first saw him as Thanos in Guardians of the Galaxy, I was very skeptical. Because I was just like,
I was intimidated. Every time this man appeared on screen, I was intimidated.
Look, right now, I kind of look at that man like he is Brock Lesnar of the MCU. When he came out that portal, I was just like,
yo, like he came out that portal and it was pronounced like, oh shit, he's here and we're all gonna die. Bruce seen that in a Hulk suit, like, yo, that's him. I gotta go.
I just play a few seconds of that Brock Lesnar entrance because that's how I felt when he shows up. The whole entire mood just changed.
Yo, it got real.
Cause it's like yeah, we have a chance. Yeah, we can win. Yeah, teamwork. Then
come out the portal. Coming to the ring. Saying that 6.
No, you gotta do a Paul Heyman style. The reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion.
The Mad Titan, Thanos himself.
Yo, cause he really just shows up like, all right. Okay, kids, look. I know you guys are gonna be saying a lot of mean things. It's like, I feel you. I don't want you guys to take this personal. I'm just trying to balance the universe by destroying half of it.
Like, look,
I know it sounds like a really bad deal being made. He's like, look, I can help the universe. I just have to kill half of it.
Just only half.
And let me be very straight. I'm being completely random. Like, I'm not picking.
Yeah, he says it. He says it. He like
completely random. I'm sorry, but when everybody started fading off on Earth, it felt completely random because it was pairs and shit like that.
Niggas driving cars and shit.
Like, you see motherfuckers like fade away in different pairs, so it wasn't like.
All right,
he wasn't picking on
but when
poor.
I felt like he was picking on Tony because everyone fucking disappeared away.
Everyone on Titan died.
It did.
Everyone.
That felt like
that one did seem very.
Shit felt worse.
Which is Tony Dream from Age of Ultron. He sat there and he had to watch the Avengers die. Granted, it wasn't Cap and the ones he ran with, but
still,
Avengers all the same, and he had to sit there.
But the dream from Age of Ultron was worse though, because some niggas was laid out.
Yeah,
Hulk had like four spears in him, and he was still breathing. Like, think about like that. I'm sorry, when you see someone dying on screen and you see that they're still breathing, it's kind of disturbing because you just like, I need you to just stop breathing.
Right.
Like, you still try to fight this death right now, my man.
It was
sweet dreams.
The dream Tony had in Age of Ultron, while you didn't see what happened, you know that some shit went down because their bodies was in a pile. Mm-hmm. Well, Hulk still alive, dying. Now,
the most unexpected death in my eyes, just because the way they did it,
was Nick.
No, Black Panther.
Yeah.
You know,
because when he walked up to Okoye, it was like, don't worry. He's like, death is not here for you today, and that man faded.
Okoye like, my king. Yeah.
And M'Baku was just like,
yo, like the theater erupted in cries and anger when T'Challa died.
When I went to it and I was watching it, you heard me wail. When I broke the silence, like the moment T'Challa faded, all you heard was me like, Wakanda forever!
Yo, it was hurtful. Like I don't know how the white people felt when T'Challa died, or you know what they felt like? They felt bad when Groot died. Again.
And mind you, it's a different group.
Yeah. And
And this one ain't had no fucking seed. So if this Groot's going, Groot is literally the last of his people.
Yep.
Like that nigga is it.
He's still somewhat there.
He's still there because he got the
he was dissolving. I'm talking about
the handle.
Huh?
The handle. Thor's handle.
He is the handle.
Let me put it this way: if that when a Groot dies,
they drop
there's all their life essence goes into a little stick. That was a piece he broke off to help someone. That is not his life stick. So when he dies, that is it. So, like you could try and plant that handle with some dirt and pray.
Which they not, because that's now Thor's God killer.
Yeah, and Thor is like, look, I'm sorry for your friend, but
I'm gonna need
your team are full of idiots.
Which reminds me,
I don't talk about Mjolnir anymore. I'm gonna need Man at Arms. Like, I'm gonna need money because I need to commission them to make me that ass.
If they're not making it already.
Which reminds me, Peter Dinklage as Echo.
Everyone almost pretty much called that.
Because remember, originally I wrote over a year ago that he was probably gonna play Pip.
Right.
So I knew he was in here, but I didn't know what he was gonna be.
Like, there are so many things I've said. It's like, oh, he's gonna be this person from X-Men because they now own that right. So it could be
and then I told
us like that's not gonna be a thing.
Then I told them they need to eat a dick because they don't know how money in movies work.
Now it's just like, no, me and the friends is like, what? And one of my friends is like, what if he's the dwarf that made Mjolnir? I'm just like, it makes fucking sense.
I mean, granted, he called himself a dwarf, but he wasn't no dwarf.
Well, that's the thing. He's he might be a dwarf to an ice giant.
Right.
Yeah.
Dwarf to ice giant. It was just like, yeah, I'm short to other people.
Because he beat the crap out of Thor when he first showed up. He beat the crap out of Thor and Ryan. Hey, who are you? Boom. Hey, chill. It's me.
I was like, whoa, bro. Yo. Oh, man. And the funny thing is, when I saw a photo of Peter Dinklage months ago, and he had this red hair dye job.
Oh, well, that's Echo.
But that was the thing. Pip had red hair too.
Pip had
so I was just like,
too, yeah.
Fuck. I'm like, it could go either way.
For the people who's not experienced in Marvel mythology, who is Pip?
Pip is like this little. He's like an imp demon type thing, and he's a troll. He smokes cigars. He's almost he would almost be like a Cheshire cat.
Okay.
To Thanos.
Okay.
And it would have been an interesting and highly comedic role.
Okay.
So
that would have suited him good from his character on Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yeah. So it would have been a really cool transition. Now. All right. There was a lot of savagery in this film. Especially
from beginning to end.
When it comes down to the closing moments, you can quote me on this one. This movie's ending was so savage. George R.R. Martin thought that they took it too far.
It was like
I think George R.R. Martin was like, oh, gentlemen, it's not a contest,
right? It was like watching a 3-hour-long red wedding,
bruh, without the blood.
Yeah, right, without the blood. Yeah,
that's what
it's like watching all your favorite characters just get bodied over the 3 hours. No, leading up, because a lot of people didn't die until like the last 15, 20 minutes of the movie. But man, when that happened, they gave Russo brothers, you're horrible people.
Oh no, I love y'all for it personally.
Like Marvel said, y'all could kill whoever, but y'all took it to heart.
And it was just and just the way they ended it, it was just like the good guy won. I mean, the bad guy won.
He won. Like his dream was to bounce the universe, and then what? Go sit home and watch the sunset.
And it was just like so. It was like Yo, like, really, it was just a big, long line of RIPs. We got a RIP Heimdall. RIP Loki. RIP Mantis. RIP Drax. RIP Gamora.
RIP
Surprisingly, hello again, Red Skull.
Hello again, Red Skull.
Yeah, Red Skull was on the planet where the Soul Stone was. Now, here's the cool thing, and a lot of folks might not know this. That was not Hugo Weaving.
It wasn't.
No, that was not Hugo Weaving. I can't see it listed here, but I recently did do the research. A slightly younger guy. He's really good at micro impressions, and that was his impersonation of Hugo Weaving as Red Skull.
I can see that. Because Hugo Weaving might have been a little expensive.
It wasn't even that. Hugo Weaving hated dressing up for Red Skull. The prosthetics plus the CGI dots. Out of everything he's done, he hated being Red Skull.
Oh, there you go.
I found that very interesting.
There you go. So if you're a Hugo Weaving and Red Skull fan, you won't see Hugo Weaving again as Red Skull because they got.
But the funny thing is,
younger guy.
I do want to see Red Skull return back to Earth.
I mean,
like that fight never got finished properly.
I mean, now that the Soul Stone is gone, do you think that curse is lifted now? Can he return?
I don't know.
Is he back there already?
I don't know. There's so many motherfucking questions.
Right.
There really are. Like all these people who disintegrated are like, where did they, like, are they truly dead, or were they transported to somewhere? Are they inside the Soul Gem? Which reminds me, where the fuck was Thanos at the end of the movie? Was he back on his home planet?
So couldn't be his home planet.
Yeah, because that's what Tony's at.
Yeah, because Titan looks like shit.
Tony's on Titan.
That must have been another planet he claimed his home.
So,
or just a planet he knew that had a
sunset. How come we didn't see the destruction of Xandar? Like, I feel like that's something we should. I feel like seeing him pick up the other stones should have been very paramount to the situation.
So, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming out. Could they explain that in there?
I don't know, but that's too far down the road. We don't even have a release date for that shit.
Right.
All we know now is the next one is Ant-Man and Wasp. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. That is going to be a tough fucking act to follow.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
That's like being an aspiring rapper, and you got to go up after Biggie Smalls' Ghost.
Like I don't know why Marvel even put that to him. This one was so insane and so good, and your follow up is Ant-Man and Wasp.
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
they do what they want. They
well. Here's the thing, because you gotta they realize because they try and fix little problems they have along the way. Because mind you, they're by Marvel technical terms, Doctor Strange technically bombed. Technically, it did not reach their basic standards when it comes to the financial game, and that's because the story was actually pretty weak. Calicius came off like a Voldemort with an actual fucking nose.
Right.
But blah, blah, blah. But that's a tough act to follow. And then on top of that, we got the scene at the scene after the credits, where we finally see Samuel L. Jackson, a nigga I ain't seen in the MCU in a long time. I would have personally loved to have seen in a bonus scene in Black Panther, but no, him and Maria Hill disintegrating too. Before he goes, he tries to get out, motherfucker, but of course Disney ain't having that shit.
Last motherfucker.
But he sends out this cosmic.
I didn't even realize that he didn't get it out.
Of course not. Disney don't play that shit.
They just killed 15 people on screen. They couldn't let him get out a fucker.
No, son. Even though technically PG-13, you're allowed to say it once.
They could have get it to him.
Yeah,
but to anybody.
Yeah, but then you got Mickey like, ho 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 ho. What's wrong with you? Oh, watch your mouth. Oh,
they could have. They could give it to Thor. They could have gave it to Cat when Bucky died, and they could have gave it to Fury.
No, I think that might have been one of my favorite character exchanges between Bucky and Rocket.
Oh yeah,
because he was like, "How much for the arm?"
No, how much for the gun?
How much for the guns?
Not for the gun, not for sale.
How much for the arm? Not for sale.
No, he responded. So he just walked out. He's like, "I'm gonna take that arm.
He's gonna take that.
I'm gonna take that
arm." And I liked Okoye's, like, I know you said we were gonna be opening our borders, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. It's like, well, what were you expecting? She was like,
the Olympics, maybe?
Olympics? Starbucks, maybe?
No Starbucks now.
And I was just like, I feel like that joke just got a whole lot funnier.
Yeah, Starbucks, you're not allowed to Wakanda now.
A Wakandan Starbucks.
Sorry, Howard Schultz. They fucked up.
The whole shtick of the Wakandan Starbucks, they don't serve white people.
Yeah.
How you gonna get there in the first place?
There's none in that first place. There's only 2 allowed then.
What's you got the what? Like you got the White Wolf and you got Martin Freeman.
Yeah. and like they sat in there and stare at them. You're ordering, right? They're like, we're just here for a meeting. You gotta go. I'm the White Wolf. I don't give a damn.
Wait, what?
Let me see.
I'm sorry. 13 the Almighty is showing us a meme.
Your movies having wet wills.
It's literally Suge Knight mixed with Thanos.
If you're tired of your movies having wet endings, come to Marvel.
I mean, it was an amazing ending. Now, you know what would have made me cry? I would have bawled out like a child.
You ain't bawl out when the teenager died?
No.
Horribly?
No. Yeah, like I said, they milked Peter Parker's death.
They did.
But Vision got it worse.
They did.
I would have cried if they had showed Ned die.
Peter joined Peter?
Yeah. If they had showed Ned on Earth disintegrate, I would have cried right there.
Like, I wonder where Peter at.
My man would have been sitting in the chair, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what's going on. No! I would have cried. I would like that. It would have been that moment right there. I'm like, and I can't fuck with y'all no more. It's
so in the comics,
yo, what time are we at? We are running. We're
almost done.
We're almost done.
Okay, because I know. I feel like we're going the distance with this. Shut up. So in
the comics, people like Thanos technically did not kill nobody. They're in the Soul Stone, right? Nobody technically is dead. Everybody is in the Soul Stone. How they're going to get them out is left up to Marvel. So your favorite character,
that's the thing.
T'Challa,
it's already
Parker.
done. We're just waiting for them to do post stuff. They're just doing post work.
Post movies.
They're in post production.
So Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp. Of course, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch it.
Of course,
but that is a tough fucking act to follow. And like, cause one, they weren't in it. You didn't see them in it at all.
Nope.
I did just see another photo of Jeremy Renner dressed as Ronan. So they've kept that under wraps. I really do assume we're gonna run into Hawkeye to some capacity in Ant-Man.
Me too.
I'm so curious now as the fucking timeline of Ant-Man and Wasp, because I feel like it's at some point the timeline is going to, because we still don't even know fucking plot for it.
Right.
So and it's supposed to be coming out 4th of July weekend. Yeah. And so many fucking things going on there.
I think it's going to follow Infinity Wars. Like, all the havoc that's happening, they're going to step up.
Well, I feel like it's going to start one way and then that shit goes down. And it's just like, hey, remember that plot we had going on earlier? Chuck that shit in the bucket.
So my prediction for Ronan, because in the comics, Hawkeye becomes Ronan after his family get wiped out. I think his family gets wiped out with the Infinity Stone as everybody else, and he said, "Fuck this," and become Ronin.
Hey guys, if you're still tuned in on our live feed, you please, we have a few moments left. Feel free to ask any questions, okay? But there's so much riding on these next two movies now, because this is one of the craziest fucking cliffhangers.
Yeah.
In general. This is up there. This cliffhanger is up there with Star Trek The Next Generation when we saw Locutus type cliffhanger.
Right.
This is that end of Matrix Reloaded. They both Neo across from Smith in the real world cliffhanger. This shit just got real.
Like we're used to Marvel giving us a good 2 to 5 after credit scenes.
No,
they gave us one. And it was at the very end of the credits, and that was So the Truth said Maria Hill and Nick Fury passing, and right before Nick Fury passed, he pulls out a beeper. Now this beeper was like experimental beeper, but it was a beeper, and he sent the beep to Captain Marvel.
My man had that space age beeper.
So in Captain Marvel, we're gonna see where that beeper come from, and how was it so space age?
Well, it looked like it had two little technical pieces on it, because everything else looked like 90s pager. I was like, that must be. I'm about to say that had to be a slice of alien tech right there in the end, because
And the fact that we now know the storyline, we know the storyline of Captain Marvel, but we know the storyline of Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah, and I'm really curious about this, because it is that I love the first Ant-Man because it definitely presented something different. It was more of a heist film,
right?
Oh, hold on one sec.
So in Captain Marvel, we see them go back in time when Nick Fury still had both eyes and he wasn't as badass as he is now. My thing is, they've known each other since then. Why has he never called Captain Marvel up until now? Like, we have faced extinction level in like 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah, this is like, well, hold on. While keep going, because I'm gonna look up who's writing that.
So we have faced extinction level at 3 or 4 times within the Marvel universe, and he has yet to call Captain Marvel, which we now know he have known for like 20-something years now. Because this is like, when they go back in time, they're going back into like the 80s. Yeah, like the 70s or 80s. So he's known Danvers for a long time, who's mixed with Kree blood. And she's, as Marvel put it, she's going to be the strongest being in the universe. Her and Adam Warlock. So we'll see about that. Well,
I'm looking up this. The screenplay is by Gene Colan, and I'm trying to see what they worked on beforehand. Because the other writer is Anna Burley, and she's worked on a few indie things, which is nothing wrong with that. So Gene Colan, he's a writer. He has written the Guardians of the Galaxy television series. He's also written on Luke Cage. He also he also did the Batman Unlimited animated cartoon. DC Superhero Girls. He's also worked on. He's also did a lot of the character development for Marvel's Daredevil television series.
Nice.
Especially with Ben Urich, Turk Barrett. Actually, he worked on Beware the Batman. He also worked on Batman Arkham Knight.
So this guy has an extensive
Son of
resume.
Batman. He The nerd flows hard.
Yes.
The nerd flows very hard. So you have one writer that's very indie, and then you have another one that he even did some work on the Blade TV series that no one wants to talk about.
Not even Sticky Fingers.
First off, someone has to want to talk to Sticky Fingers in the first fucking place. I want to talk this simple. Look, we ain't gonna get into too much hip hop on y'all.
Yo, that's it. Like that is our time for Infinity Wars. Jesus, that movie was a lot.
There was so much going on. I think I'm also gonna give a review, put some more thoughts and theories on it, which will come out probably after a week. I want to let you guys breathe and absorb what we've been dropping today, which was a lot, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all I know is for this next movie, Hulk better, man the fuck up.
I feel like
go to the gym, get some gains in, get himself a fighting coach.
No, I have a theory on that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, we got to we got to see Thunderbolt Ross again.
Yes, fuck Thunderbolt Ross. Ross is such a fucking cunt.
Pussy.
He's just
all the words above.
Such a
that's Ross.
I have a theory, and because I believe with the way things are going, they could write in Grey Hulk.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
But you know what? I'm gonna save that for another day, and probably for another blog.
If you don't know who Grey Hulk is, look it up.
If you don't know who Grey Hulk is, you're gonna have a bad time. We want to thank everyone for listening today, especially on Facebook Live. This is the first time we're recording the podcast as well as being on Facebook Live at the same time. And
I think we might do it more in the future.
I think so. I think so too. I actually think I had a good time with this. What do you think, 13?
I fucking love this.
But
fucking loved it.
As a matter of fact, in about a few more weeks, we're gonna be downtown Philadelphia for Wizard World. So be sure to tune in for some of the good stuff we're gonna have going on there. So of course, in a few moments, we're gonna shut down, and this podcast is gonna be uploaded to everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's gonna be on iTunes, Spotify, Google Plus, Podbean.
TuneIn.
Be
Stitcher.
sure to download, give a listen, and if you wanna throw some input our way, don't be afraid to hit us back. We normally respond in a timely manner.
Yep.
Now, our digital magazine.
It's out. It's out right now.
Out, baby.
Our digital magazine is as literally was being put out while we were talking. So come today, or most definitely tomorrow, your eyes need to be glued onto that, and make sure your ears are glued into our podcast. Don't forget to stop by AmerimeMedia.com and pick up a shirt.
Also, we're
coffee.
building a community now on Facebook. So if you want to get on that, join our fan page, and when we build a community, we'll let you in. We're going to do some fun things.
We'll build our own community with blackjack, hookers.
That's right. We out. Peace.
All right, so we're all signing out.
Yep.
Corey Saw True Floyd saying peace and love.
13 the Almighty. I love you, bastards.
And Thanos' favorite child, Common Boss.
No, don't nobody love you.
Thanos, I didn't get sacrificed.
If you don't take your simple, it's a hard knock life for your ass the hell out of here. Sick of
all because y'all didn't see me in the movie doesn't mean I wasn't in it.
Yo, man, you need to be chucked and cast aside like one of the messed up kids in 300.